Welcome to Satisfactory. My name is Nilaus. This is episode 6 of our Let's Play campaign. Well, the purpose of this base is to build a big tower. And what have we done now? Nothing that even resembles a tower. But that's okay. That's okay. We have plenty of episodes left. We are not going to... Ooh, what is that? I don't know. This is just probably a berry bush. Right, so let's take stock of the situation. We need to delete that one. We have our starter base here. This is I'm really happy about it. I'm gonna try something. Can I jump down to this one without taking damage? Oh, how well coordinated of me. I'm just gonna take a lot of stuff here. This base is doing exactly what it's supposed to. Just really efficiently. Could I just take that one and just go into... We don't have concrete. How do we not have concrete in this one? Maybe like that. And let's get some hard-earned... What? Is it not working? You're not getting wires in. Why am I not getting wires in? What have we done? Oh my god, that's an entire episode where this wasn't fixed. Have you been yelling at me this whole time? If so, I'm sorry. Yell louder. Yep. Well, it doesn't matter. We, yeah, I got 2 of them. And over here we have a bit of biofuel. That's great, because we need to make sure that we get our base refueled. Let's get that up and running first. Let's clear some trees over in this space while going back and... Yeah. We might actually build a bigger supply or a bigger power plant at this point. I think that might be a good idea to do, just generally. Sometimes I use the chainsaw, even though I could pick them up by hand, just because the chainsaw also takes random stuff around it, which might be easier sometimes. These are very small plants that I'm using the chainsaw on. Really don't get a lot of wood, and wood is the main source of biofuel. Way more efficient. Flowers, flowers, flowers. Not really that particularly interesting, but these, yummy. This is where we are going business, right? And currently my power plants are actually only operating on biofuel. No, not on biofuel, on biomass, not even biofuel. Horrible. Just keep... this is like, once you get started on this, it's really difficult to stop again. But by clearing out all the internal trees... Oh, that's definitely important, because I was actually clipping a bit. And just getting sort of the surrounding area, and then we'll be fine. On the other hand, you can also say, if you come back with less than a full inventory, why did you even go out there in the first place? I know. It's going to cost the same to put it in when you have a full inventory or not. So let's get the full inventory, and then let's build a power plant. Ooh, I want to take that big one. I have plenty of space. Let's see how much we get from this big one. Better be good. 21 wood. That could actually be better. Not that. And what did you hear? You heard the sound of a power plant that shut off. Damn. We just... Whoa. Easy there, chainsaw. I like this. I really like this chainsaw. It is so enjoyable to do this. It's efficient and enjoyable. And so the fact that it's not just the one thing, but it's just the things around it, that makes it a lot more enjoyable. Get this one. Almost full inventory, that's good. Let's get one more tree, right? Boom. Got a full inventory. We'll just pick up a few random things on the way back, and then take whatever we have and put it in. I can't do that. But you're not working because you're dead, of course. Obviously. See, one is yellow, one is red. This one doesn't have anything, so put that in. That one, put that in. What about this one? Flip it, put that one in, and the other one over here. There. So now they are at least, they're running on the right fuel. Great. It's not about consumption, right? No, we have 80, we are consuming 53. However, this one needs to go. This one needs to go. Okay, that was interesting. I did not foresee that. Oops. Hopeless. But this is exactly the point. Once we have all of this built, do I have any? No, I don't have any. Alright, the base is working again. Yep, it's working. It's working, even the coils are working. This one, now this is also the where we forget which one it is. Leaves first, okay. So what we're gonna do is stand right there. Split the leaves off. Oops, just one. Yoink, leaves there. And here, similarly. Wood. Now I can at least remember what goes where. That one goes there. And let me also address a comment about not needing to do it for wood. However, wood will generate a ton of these, absolutely. But do I want those in my inventory and then I have to also build those manually? That I don't want to do. So I think it's very valuable to make sure that we have this automated. Like this. Not a lot right now, but it will be automated. Let's go back, put it in. We also need build a new power plant, I think. I think this one actually needs to be taken out a bit and actually placed one further in. I'm already trying to work on some longer term things. Does that look like middle? Yeah, it looks like middle. Right. Good, good, good. Now we can deconstruct this one and take out whatever is in it. Yep. And these. I think this is the one that had the least. That one. Yeah, it's not gonna last forever. It's gonna last a bit. Alright, let's go back to our tech here. Mycelia got researched last time.
This mycelia can be used to create fabrics. The derived blueprint is now accessible in Hub Tier 1. Additionally, R&D has requested extra samples to determine the cause of an anomaly.
Extra samples. And why do we even have these? Forget about it. I have a bit and I want to create fabric. Let's take a look. Oh, I can't do a fabric. That's here. That means we could do biomass from fabric. Let's get this one. I don't think this causes a launch, does it? No timeout? No, no timeout. Waiting for resources. We can now take the next one efficiently, effectively, and not really. Well, we can still do the fabric. The fabric. We did get the fabric here. So that requires 2 leaves and some mycelia. We will absolutely do that. That's luckily easy to get. Some leaves, 1 leaf. Flowers, stuff. Yeah, just the stuff that I've forgotten out here. We don't need that much, but we do just need a bit. And we can go clean up our backyard. Are they flowers or are they leaves? I don't know. Get a bit of both. Get a bit of both. And that should be enough leaves for now. I can't get those. Jump. Fabric. We can make 90 fabric. We'll do that. This is going into one of my absolute favorite items. So as soon as you have the mycelia, then get it. Oh, it was actually the leaves that ran out first. Never mind that. I'll just keep a bit of this. I think 90 is fine for us at this point. It's the one we want to research. Celia, that one. Boom. 7.5 minutes until happiness. And put it in here. Put that in here. Don't want to carry that around. Don't want to carry that around. And sort list and sort. Yes. Alright. We need a bit more concrete. Luckily we have a good concrete supply over here. And then we need to get the color gun. So we need more. Oh, this is going to be awesome with the color gun. That's like one of my absolute, there's so many things. I keep saying this is one of my favorite things, but it's because there's so many favorite things in this game. Damn it, too many favorite things in the game. Yep, this is how you build them fast. Except that one. Alright, good. And the first thing we want is that thing up here. Got it. Do we have enough? We have enough of these. Yep. Take one more, just because. Do we have enough of the rest of it? Nope. Let's actually go over and celebrate the fact that we now have some... Yeah. Now what I really want to do... No, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it. Nothing you can do to stop me. 1, 2... This goes from here to here. Another one here. Right. So that means the coils are going down there. Did I get some coils? Yes, I did get a lot of coils. That is going to help a lot. Let's do the same for this one. Let's do the same for all of these. And I know that it means that I can only ever get to 2 of these, but I don't care. Then if I store up more, then it's because I either don't need it or it's because I built too slow. Either way, it's a different problem. This one, way too comprehensive. But on the other hand, these are kind of being produced, a lot of those. I'll leave this as it is because it's here now. That one, I will also build the same as we just built. 1, 2, and then it's actually smarter to build the other one at the same time. There. Alright, got what we needed. Anything coming out? No? Really? What am I missing here? Nine? Seriously? Yeah, the underneath goes in. Okay, I can see there are some plates. Great. It's just not very many. Those plates are not keeping up. At least not yet. There, let's get the color gun and then go absolutely crazy. No message from Ada? She just assumes that I know what to do now. Color gun. That is a lot of screws, and we also need some of these. Yep. Only thing we're missing is the screws. Yep. Let's have a look at some more reasonable researchers. Personal storage would be nice, actually. Let's just continue to do this. There are none of the other ones that I'm absolutely must have. Get the color gun. Bing. And some cartridges. Like that. I think that's enough, since we have the rest here. And let's equip the color gun. So, the color gun, we reload it. Yoink. Alright, this is where it gets awesome. I am going to take a new color. Not that one. I right click to go to the color selector. I go to edit, and then I select my color. That is of course going to be Nilaus purple. That one. There. And this one goes to 130. And the secondary color will be as close to a golden color we can get. That one. Here and here. Update preset. That means all of the existing buildings will be built this color. Boom. Select it. There are some that not always get all the colors, but absolutely phenomenal. I love this color. We could sort of have another color scheme in this base because it's different. Could we? We could do it the other way around, couldn't we? Just so we can tell the difference between this base and the other base. Let's actually try that and see if that works. Just for the hell of it. Why not? See if it looks okay. And it's returning. Has to be exact. It has to be exact. Not exact. There, that's exact. Update preset. It might just look horrible. That looks strange. We'll do that. We'll do that. It's different. We'll keep it this way. Oh my god. What does this remind me of? This orangey color? I don't know. It's different from the usual. We'll take it. We'll take it. I might do some experimentation with it. What is the next one we were talking? Oh yeah, personal storage. It's not like the most important one, but it's one of those that, yeah, get it. So we just make things a lot easier moving forward.
Milestone reached. Additional storage options have been provided. R&D inflated your pocket dimension and developed a personal storage box accessible in the build menu.
Oh, that was pretty quick that we did this, the coloration. It's only like the first time. So basically an important thing to note is when you have this, the top left-hand one, that's the one that all things have been colored with by default. So if you change that, you change the default color. And then all new buildings will also have this color as well. And looks different in daylight. Let's have a look at it when we get to the daylight. Alright, so we have actually built all of these things. What is the next thing we want to build? The next thing would actually be... There's some weeds sticking through the concrete. Now, my intention or inclination is to build straight out above the level of the palm trees down there. So we can still harvest the palm trees, but then have that as the base level of our future factory. That's going to be a big task to figure out where it's going to be located and what it's going to look like, because it's something that once we build it, it's really hard to change it, right? This one, let's get all of this so we can... Oh, you know what we want to build? We actually want to build a new power plant, and that should be built around here. So we do have a lot of these. Not a lot, but we do have some. First thing we want to do, this one. This is a driving lane, so don't start encroaching on it. Right, it's actually... Yeah, 1, 2... This one can actually... doesn't have to be a driving lane. So we can build some power plants out here without sort of interfering or pissing anyone off. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Let's try building a power plant here. And I am, unlike a lot of people, I don't mind building many of these because it doesn't consume more power. It just means that they can run for a longer time without getting get run out. And I'll make a little walking path in the middle here. Right. Here. It's gonna be looking really nice. You just hear all the things being thrown away. Can't afford. Yeah, can't afford. What are we missing? Some bit of iron. Okay, fine. This looks good. Looks very good. I mean, it's dark, so we don't really know what color it is until it gets light again. Ah, got these now. We also have to make sure not to spend too much iron, because iron is probably going to be the part that limits us in our research. But concrete will be limiting us in our base building. So I guess it's just... Right, so what we do is we take a power pole. You know what, just for the sake of the people who have been yelling at me for building like haphazard power poles, I'm gonna build them right in the middle. The reason why I do build haphazard power poles generally is because when I do it this way, it is impossible to place it in good locations. So you have to build it separate. There. And then this one just needs to be hooked up to the rest of the network. And obviously it probably also needs a bit of power somewhere. And we'll build it here, and then it can go into... That one? Yeah, sure. So now, sort of officially we have a ton of power, but it doesn't have any. So it doesn't count until it has it. That one's produced some more. So what if we take sort 1, 2, 3. I actually need more. There's more coming in all the time. So we need exactly 400. Because then I can give all these 8 of them exactly 100 each. It's completely trivial, but you know, there are some things that just, it's just nice to be able to know that you put the same amount into each. There. Power? 120? Really? 120? That's something wrong then. Oh yeah, of course. Haha! There we go. That's a bit more efficient. 240. Nice. And it's now going to be consuming it way slower. What does our inventory say? It says not enough iron. You have enough of these? I'll get another one. This one? That is our issue. This is now our path that we walk on. I can't take that one out. Really? Oh, I could. Okay, never mind. Alright, let's see. Is there any research here? Conveyor belts, or conveyor walls, or object scanner. We can take that one. That just allows us to be able to scan for these. That's something we really need. That doesn't trigger the send off. And here, jump pads, walk pads, and part assembly. Part assembly is actually the big one. But at this point, none of these are extremely urgent in context of what we want to achieve with the base. But let's get this one so we round off tier 1 immediately.
Milestone reached. To ensure optimal use of space, navigation and tidiness, R&D have developed stairs and conveyor walls.
There's some conveyor walls. Nice. Alright, let's go to our lookout tower here and take a look at our, for example, our new power production. Yeah? There. That's going to be a good place to end this episode. Thank you very much for joining, and thank you for keep watching this series. I know there are a few parallel series running on YouTube, and I'm happy that you're choosing to watch mine. I think I do have something to offer, something unique maybe even. Thank you very much for joining and watching. If you like it, you know where the like button is. Leave your comments below and subscribe if you haven't already and you feel that it's worth it. Until next time, stay effective.